I used to think you couldn't go wrong with these props. They're clockwise and they're self-tightening. As you go on there, they turn around this way. These lock down tight. And then you look at that. All ready to go. If anything happens, they're just going to get tighter during flight. How could you possibly lose a prop nut when you're flying? So after I got home, I had a good look at what was going on. This is the prop that came off, and of course the prop nut was lost. Fortunately, I've got quite a few spares. But what I've done, this is the prop that came off it, and if you look underneath it, you can see there's a gap there. You look at any other prop, and the prop is flat on the top of the motor. But this one it's not, and I think that's what made the difference. I think that prop shaft is actually a little bit oversized compared to the others. Taking this off, as I say, that's a for standard clockwise prop, so I was quite surprised to see it take off like that. It's actually tricky to take off, but what I've got here is another prop. I realised these props are a little bit tight, so in fact I drilled them out. They're supposed to be 5mm, so I ran a 5mm drill through them. And this one, it fits nice and flat. You put it on, there's no resistance, and it's all the way on. So, as I say, when I screw up this, there's plenty of thread. That's not the issue. It's going the right way, so it should be self-tightening. And with this one it is. It's sitting flush on the motor, it's nice and tight. The other one, it was sitting up proud a bit, so what must have happened was the vibration, as it loosened up, I guess it was going up and down on the shaft, and that was enough to eventually unthread it. And I've got the video of the prop coming off and the nut flying off, and then to my surprise sometime later the whole the nut came off, and then a little bit later the actual prop came off. So live and learn. I wouldn't have thought it was possible. This is my lightweight foam camera housing for the GoPro 7. And what happened with the crash was that it's torn the foam. you can see at the back there. And that's going to be easy enough to repair. I had a bit of an idea of when it went down anyway, but the important thing is on the back of it I've got one of these V-fly beacon. So it's now armed. So after impact, it's self-powered, it's got its own tiny LiPo in it, and after impact it eventually starts making a nice beep, so it's easy to find. But I've got to, sometimes I forget to arm it, which is kind of silly, because in a situation like this it just makes it so much easier to locate your down drone. And turned off, I just press the button on the top again. 3 beeps, that means that it's turned off.